I'll be reviewing this Nesco vacuum sealer. This is the paperwork that came with it. It's my registration and a few other things here. The one thing I wanted to show you that I was disappointed about, I ordered this unit because it had good reviews, yes, but also because it had a nice storage well for the rolls of vacuum sealing bags. Now that one is just a small one that comes with the unit. This one came with it too. So you get a larger, I think that's 11 inch, and this one's probably 8 inch. But what I did is I ordered 4 separate 50-foot rolls. And look at this, it doesn't go down in there, so that's disappointing. It has about a whole inch under it, so you would think that it would go down in there, but it absolutely doesn't. I don't want to break the unit by forcing it. So if you get this unit, just make sure that you don't get the large rolls, because they're not going to fit. So you can even see when I close it, it's just not going to close. So that's extremely disappointing. I wanted to use this. I guess I can still use the cutter, but that's just disappointing. So I wanted to show you that. Alright, I'm going to put this on pause. Then I'm going to come back and vacuum seal a few things and show you how it works. Alright, I removed all of the tape and all of the paper. This is where you pull the bag through and you cut with this part right here. This is your sealer. It's supposed to have a double if you want a double seal on it. That's another reason why I purchased this one. This is the little handle you lock the unit with. On the bottom here is where you can store and remove your power unit cord. So let me get this plugged in. Take the plastic off the top of that. Alright, got it plugged in. It also has a little hole here if you want to vacuum seal things in the jars, the little plastic storage containers. It's got that too. Alright, let me go find something to vacuum seal. Alright, the first thing we're going to vacuum seal is sweet potato. I know that's not ideal to vacuum seal, but that's all I have right now. We did purchase a half of a cow, and that's the reason why I purchased this unit, was so that we could preserve the meat and not have it go bad. But for now, all I've got is a sweet potato. Okay, so you kind of just want to measure this out and kind of figure out how much you need. Since it is so thick, I'm probably going to leave 2 inches on one end and probably 2 inches on the other end. Alright, so for now, just push this right here. And I love that this cuts the bag off perfectly straight. I love that. And you can, like I said before, store this bag down in there. I am going to actually try to cut from that larger roll in a minute. Okay, so for right now, let's do the seal. So you want to lock the unit. So let's sit here and do a manual seal. So I'm just going to hold the button. And it's supposed to count down. Alright, let's see if we got it. Yeah, okay, so this one didn't count down. It does have a double seal. Okay. I always suggest you do a double seal because I've noticed a lot of these bags do have wrinkles. And one of my other units I have, it only has a single seal. And with the single seal, if you don't get it perfectly closed, what you're going to have is air that gets into the product, and then you can have some spoilage. So I always would suggest you keep it on a double seal. Alright, now we've got this sealed. So let's put this ginormous sweet potato in here. Alright, so we got it in the bag. I'm going to try to move this over here so you can see a little bit better. Can you see that? And we're going to stick this part in the well. Now, once again, we're going to lock it. Oh, let's make sure we got it locked. Now, on this unit right here, let me zoom in a little bit. Let me zoom in and show you something. I don't know if you can see this. The first button is for dry. The second button says moist. So when we start doing the beef that we're getting, I'll definitely want to use that one. This is the button for double seal. So that's the one I would always put it on if you want a good seal. Also, we have normal. So for the sweet potato, I'm going to leave it on normal. I have a couple slices of bread. I just thought we would try it on gentle and see if it's actually indeed gentle. All right, let's take this back out a little bit. There we go. All right, we have it on normal, we have it on double, and let's go. Vacuum and seal. You see it? Okay. Let's open this up. Is it not done? Maybe it's not done. Maybe it is done. Nope, actually it wasn't done. Okay, this is a lot different from my other unit. Alrighty. There we go. Now it's done. Is it right there? I don't like how there's this much wasted in the bag. I'm going to have to think about that. But it did a really good job getting out all the air. Alright, what I want to try now is I want to try some homemade bread. Just to see if it actually does it a little bit more gentle than sucking all the air out of it. I'm just curious about that gentle button. I've never seen that on a unit before, so let's see what we've got. Alright, I want to do a little bit here. Wait a second, let me put it right here. Alright, so maybe like that much right there. I hope that's enough. Take the bag. I don't have to take it out, but I am. Again, I want to do the double seal on here. So, we'll do manual seal. I think I like the manual seal better because you don't have to wait so long for it to close. I just feel like 20 seconds is probably enough to heat this good. Alright, see? That's more than done. Oh, it's hot. Okay, so let's put the bread in here. I'm going to put 2 slices of homemade bread. Okay. Now we are going to try, this is normal, so on pressure, I put it on gentle. That's the second one over. I still want a double seal though. Alright, let's see what we get. I might have did my bag. Tell you what, I'm going to turn this around. That'll give me a little more room. You also want to make sure you don't get crumbs on the seal. It might not seal good. Alright, let's see what we got now. Down in the well. Close it. Lock it. Alright. Now this is supposed to be gentle. Woo! I don't know. That does not look gentle to me. Oh my goodness. Look at my bread. That is not gentle. How is this gentle? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is funny. This is really funny. I'll let you see my bread in a minute. I'm going to have to look this up. What is gentle for? I didn't know this was going to be a comical review. Alright. Oh my gosh. Look at the bread. That's hard as a brick. How is that gentle? I don't know about this. Right, let's get my bread out of here. Oh my gosh. Look at it. No! Look at this. It's unleavened bread. Oh my gosh. Alright, well anyhow, I'm going to do some research on these two features. So give me a minute and I will be right back. Alright. See right here? The pressure. It says normal setting, regular item storage with normal vacuum pressure. We did not use that one on the bread. We used a gentle setting. Soft or delicate items when less vacuum pressure is desired. Well, I don't know what happened to the bread, but it did not work. It's interesting. I'm sorry, I'm eating some of this bread. Still good. Okay, I want to do this again because I noticed I had it on double seal and maybe I should have had it on dry. Okay, let's try this again. I know y'all are very amused right now. Okay, let's see. We'll just do one piece of bread this time. This is what it looks like. It's already half dead at this point. Alright, because I did it before, so maybe let's do not so much paper. I'm going to go ahead and do a double seal on here. Again, I think 20 seconds is good enough. Well, no, that's interesting. I guess you have to hit the button twice to make it count down. I didn't do that before either. It's a single seal. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright. Getting some little pieces of bread down in here. Alright, we're going to try this again. Alright, see what happens here. I feel like I didn't do that right before. Let's lock it. We're on gentle and on dry this time. See what happens. Oh my gosh, guys, it is killing my bread. This is not good. See this? Again, what is gentle for? I don't know. Probably shouldn't be vacuum sealing bread, but I mean it's good. I just wanted to try the button. I thought gentle. Okay, let's try some bread. I don't know. That gentle, that's not working. I will not be vacuum sealing bread though. This is going to be for that beef that we bought. So, I guess I like the unit. I am disappointed that it does not hold these larger rolls. That's kind of disappointing. I mean, maybe it actually stated that somewhere on the page where it's sold. I just went straight to the reviews. So I think I'm going to be happy with it. I'll just have to use this and just cut the bags and not leave it in the storage well. Well, there you go.
This is my Nesco food saver that I purchased on Amazon, and it comes with a roll of double-sided plastic that fits nicely inside here. Here's the cutter. You pull the plastic forward, put the cutter down, slide the cutter across, and it cuts very nicely. Then I close it. Here's the sealing mechanism right here. I've already done that and done a very, very nice double seal right here. I'm going to freeze some strawberries. Yummy. I can select what kind of seal I'd like, a single or a double. I like a double. And I could use either regular pressure or gentle pressure. What I do is I put the double-sided plastic right in there like that. Simply close the lid. It locks in place. It shows a 0. I'm going to vacuum seal. It seals out all the air. And then I like to manually seal. It's going to seal it. Takes about a minute or so sometimes to get a nice seal on it. It shows you the progress on there. And that's that. Open it up. There's a nice double seal. I recommend the double seal for freezing. That way if one seal goes bad, you have the other one. And look at this. Look at how nice those strawberries are all sealed up. It saves space, and it will certainly save the flavor of all these beautiful little berries. Love it.
Good morning. I purchased this Nesco model VS-12 from Amazon, mostly because it was recommended by America's Test Kitchen. But here are a couple of things that I need to caution new buyers of when they get this thing. Number one, when you see this copper colored strip, do not remove it because it is part of the machine. I started to nibble at it with my fingernail, and then I realized quickly that it was probably necessary for the completion of sealing. Number two, if you use rolls of bags like I do, don't assume that you have to, with this cutting mechanism, don't assume that you have to feed this mechanism over the bag and then pull to slide, because that won't work. Instead, notice that this entire unit goes up. Excuse me, the bag goes underneath it. The mechanism goes down. Lift back up, and you'll notice that there's a perfect cut. I did do some test sealing with this unit. You can see that on the normal settings, it pulled all the air out of this bag that had a bottle top on it. No real air left in it. Same thing holds true when I did the same for some flour that I had left over. It's hard as a rock. No air left in it. It is like a brick of flour. And that's exactly what I wanted to do, because I bought a really big bag of flour and I needed to cut it down. So there you got it. You've got a comment about the heating element there, and a comment about how to use the cutting mechanism. So all the things that I saw, the negative reviews and the 1 stars, are now basically wiped away by all the positives here, by all the many positive 5-star reviews, and I'm now one of them. Thank you.
Got some blue crab that I'm trying to seal. Probably about a good 3.5, 4 inches from the top. 3 inches is recommended. And this is not sealing properly. Put the bag underneath the tabs. Close the chamber.
new to this. And you wait till the counter goes to 0 before you release. Nice. There's a lot of excess space. I'm still learning.